because he said Abdullah, so Taha. Sorry, from my side as well, Taha. All right. Now it has got this fixed posture over here. Then we have got the tripod stand. With the tripod stand, we can have the angle of elevation where we want to look, and then we have got two pieces over here. As you can see that one has got a bigger lens, the other one has got a smaller lens, but the magnification of this lens is far more than the magnification of this lens. This is basically 114-20 millimeter. And this is H6 lens. This is basically for the planets. When we need to look at the planets, the Saturn's rings, the Jupiter's spot, the red spot, the storm that is brewing on Jupiter. I hope that there is some enthusiastic person who looks into the topic of space whenever you are free. So we put this in. One important thing that I forgot before, because this eyepiece is used for looking at the moon. So we do not use it without the filter. So this is the green filter. What I am going to do is that I am going to put the filter on it like this. It is ready to be used now. Now what I can do is that I am going to put it over here, fix it. It has got different variable knobs. I can take it out, and I can fix it, then I can just have it adjusted like that so that it doesn't come out now. Then this eyepiece, it can move as well. So because I wish to view not from this side, if I need to view it from this side, I can have it like this. But because I will view it from upside down, so it's going to be something like this. It is now fixed position. Now I can adjust for the viewing. Now one important thing, now this is for viewing the moon. With this you can view the moon so close up, you can even watch each and every crater, small bits of mountains. But if you look at the stars, you will also only find them as dots in the sky. So when I am going to look at the stars, I am going to take this one off. Now when I am looking at the stars, the planets, are not going to use a filter, because the light itself from the planets is so from far away that if I use a filter, it will not give me a very good picture of the planet. So now I use this one, I put it here, I just lock it in place, and then the first planet that I look through my telescope is Venus. Why Venus? Because Venus is the most shiny planet that you can see with your naked eye. The best that this can do is that because Venus is so hot, it is so hot, glowing white, that it is going to give you the shape of the full moon with this telescope. But let's say that I do not want to look at the Venus, I want to look at the red planet. And the red planet is Mars. What I am going to do, final thing, is multiplies any resolution by 1.5. What I will do is that I will take this one out and this one out, this in, this in, and now I am ready to go. Now I can look at planets so far away that even my naked eye cannot see. So you can look at the Saturn's rings, you can look at the Jupiter, you can look at all the other celestial things as well. So this was basically, and if for example you wish to look at not the sky, so what you can do is that instead of you only wish to look at far off things. For example, you want to watch some birds a kilometer or so away. So what you are going to do is You will take this eyepiece off, you fix it over here, and then you can look as far back as you can. So, the reason why I brought in the telescope and introduced it to you guys is that we do not think of these topics. Why? Because they do not matter in board classes. We only study things that are being examined. We only study things that are being examined. If there is no exam of this thing after a year, why should we study it? That's one of the reasons why our youngsters are so far behind as compared to the youngsters who are there in the colleges and universities, especially abroad, because they do not limit themselves to what is coming in the exams. And we should not limit ourselves. Our knowledge should not be limited. We should have a broad horizon about the things. For example, when I talked of space and stuff like that, you must have seen that there are so many things we never thought about. Soccer, yes. Cricket, yes. Parties, yes. Exams, of course. Uniform, well, of course. What's in the uniform, what's out of the uniform. We keep on thinking on such an important thing. When you were not here, you guys were not here, I was just walking around and I was looking at these things. Unfortunately, all of the science that we do is during the summer vacation, because whenever we have to make certain models, and all of you know who makes the models, how you make them. You just put a motor, you just put a rotor, you combine the two, that's it. We do not have practical knowledges, right? So what is important is that apart from your studies, you should be interested in topics that concern you, science and technology. A lot of my students, because it's like 22 years now that I've been teaching, many of my students have gone in the field of aeronautical engineering. Because when I ask my students, what are you going to do after your second year? And most 99% of students say, BS/CS. BS/CS, that's it. Computer. I just tell them, come on, think creative. There are so many other fields that you can go. There are so many other disciplines in which your talent is going to be worth it. It's not going to be BS/CS all the way through. Go to aeronautical engineering. Go to aerospace. These are new fields. There are not many players in that field. So, my conclusion before I open up the topic for your questions to me is going to be that think creative, think out of the box. Just don't do BS/CS because everybody is doing that. Ask yourself, when we asked the parents why you want children to do BS/CS, he is very good or she is very good, she keeps on, sitting on a computer, playing the games. Or because she has got interest in it, okay, well, how come you know that he or she has got an interest in computer? They keep on working on their cell phones. They keep on working on the computer. Well, that's not a qualifying thing for doing BS/CS. Ask yourself the same question over again. Why you want to do a particular thing? Just because other people are doing it is not a valid thing. So, look at the new horizons, look at the new subjects, and try to see where you fit in. Perhaps all of the girls and the boys cannot be first position holder. They can't be. So do not associate false expectations out of yourself. You might be very good in law. You might be very good in hotel management. For example, last year, we sent around 20 to 25 people in Germany in hotel management. Boys and girls both. They don't look at how good you are as students. They just Look at your talent. Whether you're communicative, persuasive, you have the art of persuasion, you can talk to 100 people, you can guide someone, you have the art of not taking pressure under extreme situations. So these are the real life skills. The only thing that we have in our mind is marks. Marks and marks. That's it. That's one of the reasons why our horizon is pretty much. So my conclusion to all this discussion is going to be, first of all, reevaluate yourselves. What you can do. Not everyone has got to be the first position holder. Not everyone has to be the second position holder. Someone has to be that. But have and show interest in new fields, new lines. There are so many other fields in which people don't know the name of that field. Every university is getting money out of BScs. Every university has got 8 or 9 classes for BScs. IT. But have you ever heard that he or she is doing aerospace engineering, satellite engineering, nano-satellite engineering, artificial intelligence in space technology? So look at the new fields, re-evaluate yourselves right now and make up your mind. Because most of the times in 9, 10, first year, second year, around 80% of the boys and the girls, they lose their confidence because they are not good in studies. They lose their interest in studies because they are not good in studies. Always have certain subjects in which you have interest in, rather than he said that, she said that, he is doing that, she is doing that. Right? So reevaluate. I am available whenever you want to talk to me. I can come to your college or school, whatever it is. I can come over here. My own college is there in IMCB Pakistan. I am head of department over there. But I can come whenever you want me to. What I can do is that the teacher who has come with you, respected man, you have come with them and you are teaching which subject? Biology. I can give you this book of mine to you. So those who are interested, she can tell you about my book. And thank you so much for coming over here. Now I'll take questions. If there is any person who wants to ask me a question, I am available. Come on, there has to be a question. Yes, I was expecting one.
Sir, actually